Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Brittany Shantae, and I am back with another video, starting off fresh and just gonna try my best to be consistent in 2019. I know I posted some videos, but those videos are probably gonna be deleted. I'm probably just gonna revamp my whole channel. So yeah, where have I been? I haven't posted a video in I think my last video was like August. It's like August, yeah. And there is a reason why I haven't been posting. So much stuff has been going on. I'm gonna update you guys in this video. So if you're interested, stay tuned. Y'all, this mark will not go away off my face. And it's irritating me because I hate having stuff on my face and it's just there, like. So, where have I been? Well, I'm gonna insert a picture so you guys can see where exactly I've been. So if you can tell by the picture that I just posted, yes, that is a pregnancy test, and yes, I found out that I was pregnant. The story about how I found out I was pregnant, let's see. So basically, I had birth control. I had the Nexplanon birth control implant in my arm, and I had went to a doctor for like a regular checkup and whatnot, and then we were discussing like birth control and everything. Because if you guys know, I do have a son, and he turns 2 in February 27th. His name's Cameron. You guys probably seen him in the previous videos, but we were talking about birth control, and she had a doctor, like, I had told her that I wasn't able to like feel my birth control anymore, and I had had it for probably like a year and a half or something like that. So I had told her that I couldn't feel it at all anymore. So then that's when she tried to feel it. She couldn't feel it anymore. Then that's when another doctor tried to feel it, and he couldn't feel it anymore. So I had to end up scheduling an appointment with like the head surgeon guy who does like the birth control and stuff like that, because that is like technically a surgery when you get Nexplanon birth control. And I actually ended up getting it removed. He ended up removing my birth control, and initially the plan was to get another one put in, or either try another form of birth control. And this was, I think it was like August 17th or August something. I don't know, I'm not 100% sure, but it was around the time of August or whatnot. So I had my birth control removed, and Lord behold, probably like a month later, a month and a half later, I had started feeling weird, and I know when something is going on in my body. Like, I know when something feels weird with my body. And so I was like, let me try something. So before I told my husband to go get a pregnancy test, I was at home, and I was like, let me just go on YouTube and look up some stuff. So I went at home, and I went on YouTube and looked up like the DIY pregnancy tests and whatnot. The tests that people do at home just to see, you know, if they're not really sure and they don't want to waste money on a pregnancy test, blah, blah, blah. So I did which one was it? I think it was the bleach. I think it's like when you pour bleach into like a cup or whatnot, and then you can pour your urine into the cup with the bleach, and if it foams up, then oh, you're pregnant. If it doesn't do anything, then you're not pregnant. So I had did that a couple times. So I was like, you know, DIY, this stuff is just, it could be fake. It could just be a reaction from the urine and the bleach or whatever. So I'm gonna try different ones. I ended up doing that one, and then I think it was the salt one, and that one didn't turn out. So I was like, I'm not pregnant, whatever. Because initially the plan was like, me and my husband didn't want to have another baby this close, no time soon. And then I was like, I mean, I might as well get it over with. If I'm gonna have another baby, let's just get it over with now, you know, so they can be closer in age, and then when they get older, you know, do all this stuff, I can just enjoy and just live my life or whatever. So I did the bleach test, and I showed my husband the video first. I showed him a YouTube video of how I got how it's supposed to look. Cause he was like, "You're not pregnant. I don't believe you're pregnant. Blah blah blah. You just got your birth control taken out." And mind you guys, I was reading like ads and stuff on Google and stuff, and it says like, oh, a lot of people don't get pregnant right after they get Nexplanon, or it takes like months, and some people even takes up to a year till they get pregnant when they get their Nexplanon removed. So I was like, I'm not gonna worry about it. I'm not gonna get pregnant. Blah blah blah. Just, you know. So I showed him the video of what it's supposed to look like, and then I showed him mine, and he was just like, so then he was like, he not worried about it, it's just some little fake test, blah blah blah. So like a couple days had passed, I think, and he was just like, he doesn't think I'm pregnant. Like, he just didn't think that I was pregnant. So he was downstairs cooking with our son, I think, or they were downstairs eating or something, watching videos, YouTube videos. And I texted him, I was like, so are you gonna go get me a pregnancy test? He was like, yeah. He was like, yeah. So he went to the store, got a pregnancy test, and he got the pack with 2 in it. So 2 came in there. So I took the pregnancy test. Guys, let me tell. I actually had the pregnancy test downstairs, but I'm not finna walk down them steps. I'm not finna walk down them steps. So I took the first pregnancy test, and literally as soon as I freaking peed on that test, let me tell y'all, the little plus sign and then the little, I think it was like a plus sign and another line popped up, like clear as day. There wasn't no faint line, there wasn't no waiting 2 minutes, none of that. As soon as I peed on that test, it popped up positive. So I sat in the bathroom for a minute. I was like, and I was stuck, like completely stuck, just sitting there like, okay, I'm like, I felt like I could have been pregnant, but I honestly didn't think that I was pregnant. I didn't think that I could get pregnant this soon after taking my birth control out. And I sat in the bathroom for a couple minutes just by myself. But I think my son came in there. He was just looking like, he's 1, almost 2, so he did not know what was going on. So he was just looking at me and then, you know, looking at what was in my hand or whatever. And then I turned it upside down. I think I ran out of the bathroom and I told my husband, I was like, I don't think I'm seeing what I'm seeing in my head. I was like, you go look at it. And he turned around. He's like, yep, you pregnant. Like it was nothing. He was just like, yep, you pregnant. And went back to watching his little video. Like, literally. Like I told you guys, we weren't really expecting to have a baby so soon. Even though, like, I wouldn't have mind, like, you know, to get it over with. So then after I had this baby, just work on myself, work on my body, blah, blah, blah. And I literally had to tell somebody. Like, I had to freaking tell. Me and my sister-in-law, I call her my sister-in-law. She's my brother's girlfriend. But we had been talking about it, so she knew, like, there was a possibility that I could be pregnant. So I texted her, and I was like, I was like, bitch. And I put, like, explanation points or whatever. Excuse my language, family, mom, grandma, everybody who probably watching this video. But and then she was like, what? And then she started typing. She was like, you pregnant? And I was like, yep. She was like, I knew it. So I sent her a picture of the pregnancy test, and she was all happy and stuff and all this stuff. But at that time, nobody else knew. Like, my plans was like not to tell nobody until like I was out of the whole, you know, miscarriage stage, and I was able to, like, you know, enjoy my pregnancy or whatever. And I was like, let me tell y'all, when there's something going on, I have to tell my mom. Like, me and my mom are like this, like best friends. Like, I tell her every freaking thing. I don't care what it is. Like, I'm grown, she grown, I can tell her whatever. So I was like, I don't want to tell nobody. It's like, I'm nervous. I'm like, I'm not nervous because, mind you guys, when I had my son, I was, what was I? I think I was 19 when I got pregnant with my son. And the reaction the first time that I got when I was pregnant, I mean, I was young. My boyfriend was about to go off until he was my boyfriend at the time. Now he's my husband, but he was about to go off to basic training in the military, and you know, I was gonna be by myself. So like the reaction that I got when I first was pregnant wasn't like, oh my God, I'm so happy, blah blah blah. Eventually it did get like that, because I mean, it's like I'm carrying a, you know, a baby, so it's like, but so I was like, I'm so nervous. And, you know, I don't live in the same state as with my mom anymore. So I was like, should I call her? Should I text her? I was like, just let me text her and express how I'm feeling right now, because I had so much emotion. And like, I'm such an emotional person. Like, I will cry if I'm like nervous or something. But anyway, so I was like, I could not hold it in. So but I think I ended up telling my best friend too. I told my best friend and her sister. I called them while they were at work. I was like, I got something to tell you, so call me. Like, I kept calling her like almost back to back. Like, can you call me? I don't care if you're at work right now. Call me, go on break and call me. And I was like, I got something to tell you, but I can't text it to you. I want to tell you. So when she got on break, they FaceTimed me, and I was like, guess what? And she was like, well, I was like, I'm pregnant. She was like, I knew it. And she was so happy, and like they were so happy or whatever. And I was just like, I can't be happy about it until my mom knows and my dad knows, you know, because like those are the two closest people to me. So it's like, I won't feel like complete until I just let it out and let them know. So that night, I texted my mom and expressed to her how I was feeling about the whole thing, that I was pregnant and blah blah blah, all that stuff. And I was like, I don't know what she's gonna text me. I mean, I'm grown now, you know, so live in my own house, pay my own bills, all that stuff. But it still is like, that's your mom, you know, she can say anything. And I texted her, and her reaction was like the complete opposite of what I thought it was gonna be, to be honest. Like, she was happy, she was excited for me, she was excited for me and my husband, blah blah blah. And let me tell y'all, let me just take a flashback to I think it was 2016 when I got pregnant with my son. My mom is so sneaky. Let me tell you, I didn't tell my dad. Like, when I told my mom I was pregnant with my son, I took her out to eat, and had the pregnancy test or whatever, and she claimed she had already knew. So we had left from going out to eat, then we had to go to the grocery store. So we was walking in the store, and mind you, I first went in the store, me and my dad was laughing and joking, blah blah blah. And then I go to a different aisle from them and come back to the aisle like not even 2 minutes later, and he looking like mean as hell, like he got the worst attitude, like somebody just fucking gave him the worst news of his life. And I was like, what he look like that for? And my mom had this little smirk on her face, and she's like, I told him. She had told him in the grocery store. And I'm like, and I knew he knew, because when I got home, I was about to carry like the pack of waters that we have. And he was like, you can't carry that. I'm like, why? He was like, you know why. And I'm like, I'm probably like 3 days pregnant and I can't carry the damn water. But that's how he found out. So again, like the first time, she did not give me a chance to tell him. Like, she did not give me a chance to tell him. She told him, and he texted me and was like, so when were you gonna tell me the good news? And like, I was gonna tell him, but I was gonna wait till I go to the doctor and figure out how far along I am and make sure the baby was okay and all that stuff. But he was happy. He told me he was excited for us and blah blah blah. And it's just like, Mom, I swear, she never gives me a chance to tell him anything. Like, if I tell her something, even if she's not at home with him, and I call him, he already knows. I don't know how, but he already knows. Like, but yeah, but like once I told her, I was like a relief, just like, oh, like, I'm pregnant, you know? Like, so the next person, like the next immediate person that we had to tell was my husband's mom. So he wasn't really in a rush to tell nobody. Like, he was just like, okay, they, you know, blah blah blah. So I'm like, no, we gotta tell her. So she called when we were in the car, like on video chat or whatever, and we were driving home, and we was just talking regularly, and I was like, I put the phone to the side, and I whispered, I was like, tell her. And he was like, Mom, guess what? And she was like, what? Brittany's pregnant. And then she was like, she didn't say nothing. She was just laughing. She's like, y'all playing, y'all playing, blah, 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 blah. So like for the next 5 minutes on the phone, she literally kept laughing, thinking that we was playing. And I was like, we're finna go in the house. And I was like, let me show her the test. So I showed her both pregnancy tests, both positive pregnancy tests. And she's like, I thought it was a prank. I thought y'all was, she's like, I still think y'all playing and all that stuff. And she was like, I still think y'all playing. So after that, she was like, congratulations and all that stuff. So I was like, whew, everybody knows. I'm pregnant. The world can know. I don't care what anybody else has to say, because the main people that we care about knows that I'm pregnant now. So, well, not the main people that we care about, but, you know, the immediate people that, you know, we tell stuff to. So then I was like, a relief was just over me. But nobody else has known that I'm pregnant until now, because I'm letting it all out in this video. So yes, I am freaking pregnant with baby number 2. I am going to go ahead and tell you guys how far along I am. Due date, probably not the due date. I'll probably just tell you guys how far along I am. And I'll also give you guys a belly shot in the next video. I'm going to be recording a pregnancy Q&A video, so be on the lookout for that. But y'all, like, it's so much stuff I got to tell you on that video. So much stuff has been going on. Mind you, I found out I was pregnant in September. It's January. September 2018 is January 2019. So a lot of time has went by. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. That was my pregnancy announcement and how I found out that I was pregnant. If you guys have any questions, please comment down below. Don't forget to share, comment, like, and subscribe to this video, okay?